The Lord of the Rings is based on an ancient tale from Norse mythology about a ring of power, of murder and chaos. So of course, Loki was responsible for it all.
Did you miss me?
It all started when Odin and Loki were paying a visit to the Dwarf King. On the journey, Loki got hungry, so he killed and ate an otter and kept the pelt. Then, when they were standing before the Dwarf King, the king kind of recognized the pelt because it was that of his son who liked to shapeshift into an otter from time to time. Who doesn't like to shapeshift into an otter from time to time? The otter Loki killed was the dwarf prince, so gender-fluid Loki committed the first violent crime against a furry. The irony. And of course the king demanded justice for his dead son, aka give me enough gold and we'll forget about the whole thing. In typical Loki fashion, Loki had a solution for the problem he created in the first place. More crime. Loki knew of the dwarf Andvari, who would regularly shapeshift into a fish. Because who doesn't like to shapeshift into a fish from time to time? It's just what. While doing his fish thing, Andvari often visited the realm of the sea nymphs, who had a magical treasure which grows every day. And the sea nymphs, understandably, made fun of a grown man cosplaying as a fish. But it hurt Andvari's feelings, so as payback, he stole their treasure. So now Andvari was rich and his treasure was growing every day, and Loki knew of this. So he visited Andvari to steal the treasure from him, which was easy because Andvari had forged it into a single ring that held said power and ensured the wearer's treasure would grow every day. For a god like Loki, stealing a ring from a dwarf was literally candy from a baby, and all Andvari could do in defense was to curse the ring to forever bring doom to whoever would wear it. No problem for Loki because he never intended to wear it anyway. Loki was planning to give the ring of eternal wealth to the dwarf king, who wanted eternal wealth as payment for his dead son. Oh, Loki. Smooth. The Dwarf King was happy with the endless treasure the ring provided, but the curse struck immediately. One of his two sons, Fafnir, was possessed by the power of the ring and killed his father to steal the ring. Fafnir then ran away with it and hid in a cave where he accumulated wealth on wealth on wealth on wealth, just sitting on gold in his cave, and for some reason he then turned into a dragon. Because every dwarf in the story has some kind of animal kink. But the now dead Dwarf King also had a third son, Regin, and Regin wanted vengeance for his father's murder, so he hired the warrior Sigurd to hunt down and execute Fafnir, the dwarf turned dragon. By the way, if a dwarf turns into a dragon, is it considered a small dragon? And is a small dragon still considered a large beast? Sigurd did his job and slayed the dragon, but once he held the ring, he was consumed by it. And when he went back to Regin, the brother that hired him, he killed Regin so he could keep the ring for himself and be rich forever. Except Sigurd was then killed for the ring by someone else, and the cycle of the ring's curse continued on and on and on into our age, where it inspired Richard Wagner's famous Der Ring des Nibelungen. And of course,